Welcome to Close Up on America's Business, the program that takes you inside some of the most unique and successful companies in America. I'm Jim Masters. On each edition of our show, we introduce you to some of the most innovative business leaders in the country today. You'll discover what their products, services, technologies, and business models can do for you, what they're doing to change our world and change the way we do business.
It is a fairly universal fact that most people want to live in a beautiful environment, especially if they have a handsome home in the suburbs or if they live in one of these great apartment buildings overlooking Central Park here in mid-Manhattan. However, many people do not feel qualified or capable of handling the interior design themselves. So they turn to an interior designer to help them create a distinctive look for their home. The selection of which interior designer to select is critical. It can have a major impact on the outcome. Here in New York, the name Robin Baron Design has emerged as one of this area's most highly regarded, high-end residential design firms. The principal designer and the president of the firm, Robin Baron, has an interesting background in that she began her career in the world of high fashion and is now using that experience to help her in the complex field of interior design.
I started my career as a fashion designer. I had my own label and I designed my own collection and sold to high-end retailers. Although I loved it, fashion's more fleeting. I'd have more impact on people in their lives if I did interior design. So I tippy-toed into it. And within a year of making the decision, it just blossomed. It was just meant to be. I think the most impact it has for me is in being a style maker, in having a broader sense of what feels right, looks right, lifestyle design, because I have a wide scope of background of how style affects one's life, how it affects you, how you express yourself. This is the library in this apartment that we finished on Central Park West, and this is the most traditional of the rooms in the house. We started with an oriental rug. And we did it in earth tones because we wanted to keep the feeling of the lightness of the colors from the other room, but have its own distinct personality. So we mixed the corals in a deeper way, making it more of a deep rust. And we added the brown into it. We gutted the kitchen. We had to keep the same footprint. So what we did here, we wanted to give it more of a country kind of feeling, which the clients really love. And we did glazed cabinets. We have the buttercream colored cabinets, we have the green glazed cabinets, and on the island we have the wood stained cabinets. So we've actually combined 3 different types of wood finishes, and we've combined 2 different countertop finishes. We've got the Jerusalem gold in the center on the island, and then we have the granite on the counters of the kitchen cabinet. We oftentimes do different interesting things on the backsplash, the countertops, and with the cabinets. Even with the hardware, we've got different kinds of hardware for all the different cabinets in here as well. Mix it up, why not? Why make it straight? Why make it boring? Why do something everybody can just see in every single catalog? I really believe that a person's home is about them. It's about my clients, it's not about me. I would not want anyone to walk in and say, oh, Robin Baron did that, that looks so beautiful. I can't have a signature look. And I know a lot of designers do have a signature look, but I think that it's more important that the stamp is the client. I have to find a way into my client's head, into their perspective. Sometimes they may not even know what that may be. So what I do is I take them out, we just go and we look at things. I interpret from the client. It's almost like a hidden language, from what they see, what they say, what they don't say. And what I really like to do is just go out and get into their heads. Now I know that we usually do the rugs first, but in this case, because the clients fell in love with a couple of these fabrics, we built the rooms around the fabrics as opposed to around the rugs. And we know that we can custom the rugs. And so we decided that we can define most of the room before we have the rug. I think that this rug looks perfect going into the neutrals in the living room, and we have just that little bit of the turquoise and those fabrics on the settee and the chair that really ties it together. I think, girls, that this is going to be a go on this rug. The rug looks fabulous, and the chairs, the way we combined 3 or 4 fabrics on each chair. This is the version we did, you know, there are 2 different color velvets and another color silk, and then the polka dot pillows. And here's the reverse version of that in the blue. I just think it looks fantastic. Well, we took a real risk in this room. We decided to paint the walls charcoal. Now, when you tell a client you're going to paint the walls a deep charcoal gray, almost black, most of them would just stand up right then and there and say, oh my God, there's no chance. But this client was a great sport and let us go with it. We were inspired because of the drapes. The drapes were the first fabric we found for this room, and we loved the charcoal color in the drape. It really makes the room pop. It feels like a real space. It's cozy, it's intimate, so I think it really does make this room stand out in this home. With the drapes and the balance that we created between the bit of charcoal in the drapes, the light color carpet that we pulled the room together with, the light color on the headboard with a little bit of the charcoal gray. The room has a very special look to it. You're only as good as the people you surround yourself with. If I take that to heart, then I really have to hire the right people, and most importantly, I have to empower the right people. I have designers on my staff, assistant designers, and I give my designers a very wide berth to do their work, both creatively as well as from a business standpoint. I have them run every project from beginning to end. I don't have a billing department. They do their own billing. I want them to go up the ladder in my company and have room for growth, and that's how I did it. I started doing all the billing myself, every aspect of it, so that I understood the business, I understood the clients, and I understood what they needed. Beautiful surroundings doesn't have to just be for the highest end of the market. I really think that everybody should love their home, should open that door and feel completely nourished and completely happy with their lives and themselves when they walk in their door. I don't just want to hit the highest end of the market. I want to really open up the world of interior design.
And there you are, a fascinating look inside the world of interior design of homes and apartments as created by the Robin Baron Design Firm. I'm Doug Llewellyn, reporting from New York.
That concludes this edition of Close Up on America's Business. If you'd like more information about any of the companies featured on today's show, please visit our website at closeuptvnews.com. I'm Jim Masters. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.